Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Read Fate Stay Night. Wow, I was not expecting so many people to be so diggity dang down for this Let's Play, but here we are. Or Let's Read, I don't know. It went from, I'm just gonna make a quick thumbnail to, boy, I should commission some art, huh? In like just a second, so let's continue. Back at my house, I'm greeted by the blinking light on my answering machine.
留守電なんて珍しいな。相手は、やっぱりあんたか、キレ。
Telemarketers, am I right? I already know what he's going to say, but he'll be scary later if I don't listen. When I press the play button, I hear a familiar voice. Oh, Norio Wakamoto. It's not him, I know. It's a joke. Dang, we better get those tickets to Avengers 4, am I right? Topical fellow nerd humorists. The priest shows no mercy as he gets right to the point. Oh, a priest. Ooh, at least the option's there if we want to just be an average schoolgirl, which I don't think she does. Liar. Someone like you would be able to arrange a substitute in no time. Open the command spell feels like a video game menu thing, but I don't think there's many in this. Well, I think we do value our life. We should go. The message ends there. His words are concise. He's telling me that if I'm to fight, I should get ready by today. And if I'm not going to fight, I'm an eyesore and should just retire quickly.
言われなくてもわかってるわよ。
Well, she can't deny it can't be helped. What if you take a shot every time it can't be helped appears in a Japanese game? You would have a good time because it's just frequent enough that it just keeps you on the up and up. You wouldn't die, but you'd hear it a lot. Today is as late as the deadline can be extended. Fortunately, I was able to decode Father's will last night. My preparations are ready. All that remains is, yes, obtaining the qualification to enter this fight.
聖杯戦争。たった一つきりの聖杯を奪い合う殺し合い。何百年も前から伝わってきた聖杯の儀式か。
The Magi who participate in the Holy Grail War are called Masters. This is not so much a rank, rather it indicates who is in control. The requirement to enter the Holy Grail War. That is to summon a familiar called a servant, and to form a contract with it. No matter how great a magus a person is, one is not considered a master until he has a servant under him. Servants are beings very different from normal familiars. The methods of summoning and controlling them are different as well. A magus is planning to enter the Holy Grail War usually prepares a catalyst to summon one, but...
ほんと、父さんもセイバーにゆかりのものを残してくれればよかったのに。
There she is! The name, right there! I don't have anything with any connection. I can summon a servant. If I wanted to, I could summon one right now and form a contract with it. The town's sacred ground is under our jurisdiction. As the daughter of the Tasaka family which has protected this town through the generations, I will not lose to Magi from anywhere else. But that said, I guess you can't go out to sea without a compass. Or perhaps I could say things are completely unplanned?
サーバントはシンボルによって引き寄せられる。強力なサーバントを呼び出したいのなら、そのサーバントにゆかりのあるものが必要不可欠なのだ。
They planted the seeds for a gacha game early with you literally roll for summons. In other words, a sword, armor, talisman, bone of that servant, or something like that. Something valuable beyond belief.
父さんの遺言に期待してたんだけどな。これはこれでものすごい切り札なんだけど。
It's like, well, it's a good thing I have this signed Michael Jackson glove. Put that down there. The strongest servant. The pendant I found last night in the basement is one of the best artifacts in its class. It's great in its own way. It's great, but it won't help me to summon my servant.
いいわよ。そんなものに頼らなくたってなんとかなるわ。そもそも私以外にセーバーを扱えるマスターなんているはずないし。
Well, considering I know you don't get Saber, this is gonna be heckin' embarrassing. Alright, I've decided. I don't want to make Kiri, is that it? Kirei, complain anymore by postponing it any longer, and it's just not like me to wait until the last second. It'll come down to just trying it. Just roll. Just do your roll. I'll face his summoning tonight with full power and obtain Saber by force. Ooh, that's a door. Not gonna get Saber. Late at night. The clock is about to strike 2. Oh, dang, that's the worst. At 2 o'clock, you're like, do I just risk staying up? Or do I just, like, what? There's no point. This is the best time frame for my magical energy. The peak of my magical energy is exactly at 2 in the morning. Man, that must suck. Can you imagine if you get, like, a nice solid, like, 2 in the afternoon? Or, like even, like, 11 a.m. would be fine. Since this will be my first and last chance, I can't afford any mistakes.
消去の中に大挙。大挙の陣を4つ刻んで、召喚の陣で囲むと。
Ooh, look at this satanic imagery. A bit of blood, just a bit. I engraved the circle onto the floor of the basement. You don't need a large-scale summoning to summon the servant. Servants are called forth by the Holy Grail. As the Master's priority is to keep the servant in this world and to supply them with enough magical energy to substantiate, the Holy Grail takes care of the summoning. She do it.
ソニ、銀と鉄。礎に石と契約の対抗。ソニは我が大使、シュバインヨーグ。
Schweinorg. Well, that means... Schwein means pig. That's embarrassing.
降り立つ風には壁を。四方の門は閉じ、王冠より出。王国に至る三サルは循環せよ。
A lot of numbers in this summoning. Still, I continue with the greatest concentration. I draw the magic circle, normally written in blood, with my melted jewels. I'm using half the jewels I've saved up, so I can't fail, for financial reasons too. This is literally a gacha. It's like, normally you can use blood, but I have my premium currency.
満たせ、満たせ、満たせ、満たせ、満たせ。繰り返し都度に5度。ただ、満たされる時を破却する。
What does that even mean? Letter frame. It's almost 2 in the morning. Completing the magic circle passed down through the Tosaka family, I face it with all my power.
Anfang.
Oh, I see. Anfang. We're just getting random words now? I flip the formless switch inside me. Oh, is that the next iteration? Okay. Nintendo going crazy with them, I guess. I feel a sensation if the contents of my body are being exchanged. The usual nerves invert into circuits transmitting magical energy. From this point, Tosaka Rin is not human. Isn't this how Fullmetal Alchemist starts? I think this might not be good. I shall become a tool to attain mystic power. I am melting from my fingertips. No, I'm being filled from my fingertips. Can we just say whether this is actually like she is melting or if it's like, I feel like is it a metaphor? I hope it's a metaphor. The mana I am taking in is so concentrated that the original sense of my body are being repainted. So, being filled is the same as being destroyed. The power that fills me is pure magical energy from the air. It is absorbed by my body, which has become a circuit, and transformed into a different form of magical energy. The body of a magus is nothing more than a circuit. A circuit to connect the spiritual and the real. We call the result of this the many mystic occurrences it has made real, magic. My body is burning hot. This fire inside me glows. I'm just gonna try and quote G Gundam, but I totally forget what it is. An illusion of myself growing horns. I mean, you have twin tails, which is close. An illusion of wings growing out of my back. An illusion of scales forming on my hands. Lizard people. And sensation of being in water. I start to sweat. Stab, stab, swords are driven into my body. This is the pain caused by my human form rejecting itself as the magic circuit. No matter how great a magus you are, a human is human. This pain will result as long as people use magic in a human body. Well, that sucks. But I do not loosen my circulation. At the end of this pain, on the verge of elimination, lies the place of connection. That could be a rap lyric. A pain running through my left arm. The magic crest starts up on its own to help me, and as a result, violates my nerves even more. The harvested mana in my blood. If that is burning iron, then the crest itself is like a nerve made of thorns. It runs through my body like a centipede with fangs. I lose myself within that pain. And at the same time, I feel that I have reached my goal. My overly sensitive hearing keeps recognizing the sound of the clock in the living room. 10 more seconds until 2 in the morning. The power within me is perfect and flawless. Let's start. I take the mana I've absorbed and turn into fixed magical energy. Turn it into fixed. And now, I have only to empty out the mana within me to move the engine called the summoning circle. Fate. It says it right there. Fate. And we're at night. And if it stays night, then we have fate stay night, right? Oh, dang. My vision closes. The fifth element, said to be unperceivable by humans, is before me. Isn't that like boron or something? Well, boron's down, I don't know. Periodic table jokes. So in fear of being broken by it, vision shuts itself down. Do it? 2-star, Donald. Perfect. It's so perfect. I feel like I'm tugging on a whale with a fishing rod. Okay. I mean, that wouldn't be perfect. You're gonna die if you do that. Perfect. I've drawn the strongest card for sure. This is just gotcha. Jeez, I can't wait for my vision to return. My vision should recover in a matter of seconds. And there will be the summoned servant right in front of me. Nothing.
Hi?
Nothing is nothing. There is no change. I've raged out that much ether and nothing has formed. And on top of that, I hear an explosion from the living room. Well, time for shenanigans, perhaps? I run. I keep running without thinking. I run up the basement stairs and into the living room. Oh dang, who's breaking in? The living room door is crooked. There's no point in turning the handle. The door doesn't open, even as I push and pull it. With a crash, I kick through the door into the living room. And the instant I walk into the living room, I understand everything. Oh, it's KG Tang! I remember playing as him in the, Fate Stella Link. The living room is a big mess. Wow, you look very different from the modern depiction of yourself, huh? It's full of rubble that must have fallen from the ceiling. There's one man sitting on it cockily. Without a doubt, that is the cause of this mess. There's one more thing important than that. The wall clock is still ticking away, having escaped destruction. Wait, did we not set back the clock? That reminds me. Yes, that's right, come to think of it. Oh no! It all came back! Come to think of it, every clock in my house was an hour early today for some reason. In other words, it's 1 in the morning right now. It's actually 1 more hour until my magical energy is at its peak.
またやっちゃった。
Did it again, she says. I can do most things just like everyone else, but I have one hereditary curse. That is to make the biggest mistakes at the most important times. It's a pretty rough thing to
やっちゃっ
have.
たことは仕方ない。
Chikatanai. There it is. It's it can't be helped. Take another shot. I am mad at my own stupidity. Still irritated, I glare at the man sitting there like he's important.
それで、あんた何？
開口一番それか。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられた
Oh,
もの
we're
だ。
gonna have a wonderful time together, I'm sure, sir. The man in red gives an exaggerated shrug. Is he a Saber? Is he No, I know he's called Archer, but I know nothing else about him. Oh, he doesn't always have writing, which is interesting. Maybe I'm the most unlucky of all, he adds. I do declare. I do declare. This guy has a twisted personality. But this would be the servant? Since they called a familiar, I thought it was something shapeless, but this is human-like. Wait, do you not know what they look like? That's interesting. No, that's wrong. Just standing here, I can tell this thing has outrageous amounts of magical energy. Don't be fooled by its appearance. This is certainly an existence far beyond human, a ghost that has reached the level of spirits as a human. Can't be overwhelmed forever. That thing is mine. Please tell me you're referring to him and not Ace. Okay. It's not that version of the game. It is the Rialta Nua version. Whatever that means. People are like, oh, the fully incorporated Rialta Nua version. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I got. I don't know. I just downloaded Fate English ROM. So I'll have to change my thinking from now on.
確認するけど、あなたは私のサーバントで間違いない？
それはこちらが聞きたいな。君こそ私のマスターなのか？ここまで乱暴な
So
相
they
関は初め
do
てで
have memories of
正
previous
直
masters. Okay.
状況がつかめない。
Different. It says the closest thing I can think of as like a parallel, which obviously this came out way before, is like the situation between humans and blades in like Xenoblade 2, which I think had an amazing sort of idea of talking about like the relationships between these people and who's like just because you're destined to be a servant and you get your memory. So similar thing, but of course this came way before.
私だって初めてよ。そういう質問は却下するわ。
そうか。だが私が召喚された時に君は目の前にいなかった。
本気？ひな鳥じゃあるまいし、目を開けた時にしか主を決められないなんて冗談はやめてよね。
The unknown servant frowns. It's a rather vague response, and I cannot tell if he's angry at my complaint or impressed at how correct I am.
まあいいわ。私が聞いているのはね、あなたが他の誰でもない、この私のサーバントかってことだけよ。それをはっきりさせない以上、他の質問に答える義務はないわ。
召喚に失敗しておいてそれか。この場合、他にいろいろと言うべきことがあると思うのだが。
そんなのないわよ。主従関係は一番初めにはっきりさせておくべきものだもの。
Servant raises his brow. Perhaps because it was an imperfect summoning, this guy isn't even trying to hide his dissatisfaction with me.
主従関係ははっきりさせておくか。やることは失点だらけだが、口だけは達者らしい。なあ、確かにその意見には賛成だ。どちらが強者で、どちらが弱者なのか、明確にしておかなければ、お互いやりづらかろう。
Servant looks at me meaningfully, as he lay on the rubble. Dude, at least move, come on.
どちらが弱者かですって？
Was this before Devil May Cry? Because I'm looking at his design and I saw the red overcoat and then I looked at the white hair and I'm like, and even the black like pants, and it's like, I do wonder. I have no idea when Fate came out.
ああ、私もサーバントだ。呼ばれたからには主従関係を認めるさ。どちらがより優れたものか、共に戦うにふさわしい相手かを測るのは別になる。さて、その件でいくと、君は私のマスターにふさわしい魔術師なのかな？
Servant grins. He smashes my house, and that attitude like he's a king makes me angry enough. Now he asks me if I'm worthy to be a master?
あなたの意見なんて聞いてないわ。
Yeah, this is not seemingly going according to plan.
私が聞いているのは、あなたが私のサーバントかどうかってことだけよ。
Is he like expecting, is he waiting for her to say, you are my servant? And he'll be like, that's what I want to hear. I stare straight at him. Will not lose to someone who looks down on me this frankly.
ほう、なるほどなるほど。そんな当たり前のことは答えるまでもないと。実に勇ましい。いや、気概だけなら立派なマスターだが。
だから順番を間違えるなっていうの。一番初めに確認するのは召喚者の務めよ。さあ答えなさい。あなたは私のサーバントなのね。
Step forward, ready to attack depending on his answer. What would you do? Do you see his abs?
強情なお嬢さんだ。これでは話が進まんな。仕方あるまい。
Ah, there's your third one. We're in 20 minutes, and we've had 3 shikatanais.
君が私のマスターなのか？いやまあ、あくまで仮の
Just
話だが。
hypothetically.
当たり前じゃない。あなたが私に呼ばれたサーバントなら、あなたのマスターは私以外に誰がいるっていうのよ。
I somehow cool my boiling head and glare at this rude guy.
おう、そうか。まあ仮の話なんだが、とりあえずそうだとしよう。それで、君が私のマスターである証はどこにある？
Oh, do we have to do the command spell or something? The servant talks nonsense, grinning. He must think I'll panic about this proof of master thing.
ここよ。あなたのマスターである証ってこれでしょ？
What was that? Oh, I show him the command spell on the back of my right hand. Hey, there you go. Heh. Don't think I don't know anything. My father talked a lot about masters, so I know about the command spell.
納得いった？これでもまだ文句を言うの？
I thrust before him the proof that I'm a master. The servant in the rebel looks confused. Then,
まあ言ったな。本気で言っているのか、お嬢さん。
his face clouds with discontent.
本気かってなんでよ？
その考えがだ。霊樹があればマスターなのか？霊樹などサーバントを利する道具に過ぎないだろう。まったく、そんな形だけのものでマスターブルとはな。私が見たかったのは君が忠誠を振るうにふさわしい人物かどうかだったのだが。
That's true, but you'd normally think of the command spell when one's talking about proof that one's a master, but he wants like that not legal proof, if that makes sense, but like that soul truth.
何よ。それじゃあ私はマスター失格？
そう願いたいが、そうはいくまい。霊樹がある以上、私の召喚者は君のようだ。信じがたいが、君は本当に私のマスターらしいな。
He gives an exaggerated shrug of his shoulders. Oh, this is bad. My boiling point is so low, it seems I won't be able to cool down in time.
全くもって不満だが、認めよう。とりあえず、君は私のマスターだ。だが、私にも条件がある。私は今後、君の言い分には従
He's
わ
like
な
a
い。
level
戦
30
闘方針は私
Pokemon,
が決めるし、
and we're a
君はそれに
beginner
従って
trainer.
行動
I
する。
see. なるほど。
これが 最大の譲歩だ。それで構わないな、お嬢さん。
I think this is it, Father. I'm almost at my limit.
そう。不満だけど認めるくせに、私の意見には取り合わないってどういうことかしら。あなたは私のサーバントなんでしょ。
I ask him in a trembling voice, just in case. There's the issue of the command spell too, so this is my last warning, the biggest compromise I can make. For that,
ああ、形の上だけはな。故に、形式上は君に従ってやる。
so he's like a remote stand. We can just chill, and he goes about his business.
聖杯戦争が終わるまでじっとしていればいい。それなら未熟な君でも命だけは助かるだろう。
He tells me he has no hope for me with eyes full of disdain.
怒ったのか？いや、もちろん君の立場は尊重するよ。私はマスターを勝利させるために呼ばれたものだからな。私の勝利は君のものだし、戦いで得たものは全て君にくれてやる。
To be
それ
fair,
なら文句はなかろう。
if she wasn't so vain, this would be a totally ite deal.
どうせ君にレイジは使えまい。
Oh, wait, why is that?
まあ、後のことは私に任せて、君は自分の身の安全を。
頭きた。
She's doing it. She's making the text big.
いいわ。そんなに言うなら使ってやろうじゃない。アンファン。
She's doing it. There's no holding back now. I've no sympathy for a twisted guy like him.
まさか。
Masaka,
そ
he's...
のまさかよ、この礼儀知らず。フィアトラーク、アイノイエナーゲル、アイノイエスケナツ、アイノイエスフィアブレヒン。
Okay. Ein means one. That's all I know. I don't speak German. I announce to the command spell, by the order of the Holy Grail, give the law of obedience to this one, my servant.
待て、正気かマスター。そんなことでレイジを使うやつが。
Wait, is it like a serious
うるさ
thing?
い。いい？あんたは私のサーバント。なら私の言い分には絶対服従ってもんでしょ。
The symbol on my right hand throbs. 3 command spells. The essence of the Holy Grail War. The 3 claims to the servant's unconditional obedience is now used.
考えなしか君は。こんな大雑把なことにレイジを使うなど。
Huh, it's too late now. First of all, I wasn't expecting this either. I hate myself so much I want to die. Yo, big same though. To go ahead and use the important command spell for something like this. Is it not just a general use sort of thing? So, I think that's a good place to call it for now. I'm going to do many shorter videos instead of a long one like the beginning one, just so that I'm going to do a little bit each night, hopefully, and keep it going. We'll see how that goes. So we'll see you next time for some more Fate Stay Night, where maybe we'll stay the night? I mean, we woke up in what seems to be our bedroom, so I have no idea what happened. We'll see you guys next time for some more. Ciao.